So sorry we got bumped. I did have our phone on Do Not Disturb, but I had, apparently it was set to allow favorites. And my glasses are in, and it's called America's Favorite. Isn't that funny? And because it has favorite, it allowed it in. Also, my ex-husband called because he's cut a piece of granite for me for something, and clearly he used to be in my favorites. He was my best friend forever. I guess he still must be listed under that. That's a successful divorce, right? That's a very, I gotta bring that up. I was talking to Julie, who is my best friend, and that's his wife. I helped them get together. And if you guys are like, I talk about that and people are like, okay, that's really weird. They weren't, clearly, Ken and I were divorced for, 7 years before they met. And he was the bachelor for a while, and I helped him get together with her. And when I met her, he always asked my opinion about the girls that he would go out with. And he says, okay, I want you to meet her. I think she's really cool. So I go over there, and the second I walked into the room, I knew instantly. She's a soulmate of mine, like instantly. She walked from, and she knew, she heard all about me, that she knew that I wasn't a threat, right? We were just friends, and she's awesome. She's my best friend. I mean, and I knew immediately that she was his soulmate and perfect for him, because he was my friend. We should never have been anything more than friends, And anyway, she walked across the room, gave me a big hug, and I loved her. And it's a unique situation. So I suppose I wanted to say, that's a success. I mean, you want to talk about forgiveness of we were married and things went sideways, and it was sad and upsetting at first, but we realized, both of us, that I went on a spiritual path. I got to tell you, the phone, when he called, he said, "What's that gay song playing?" And I said, "What?" And he goes, "That gay song." And I said, "Is it Justin Timberlake?" Because it's Mirrors. And I think it's hysterical that my ex-husband would think it was gay. And to me, that's really, really important for me and my twin, because my twin's awake. My ex is not. He's a great guy, but he's not awake. And he was laughing. He goes, "Oh my God." I said, "I love it." Anyway, but that's a successful divorce, right? Where you can be friends and there's no bad feelings at all. And that was forgiveness, right? Forgiveness, no judgment at all. So I like that. That's a perfect example for that to have happened right then. So right now, the Pelican comes forward to say, let go of whatever judgments that you have. We've all been in a place like that, right? You don't judge somebody on, like somebody could say, like my twin could say, "I don't like the fact that you're friends with your ex." Well, it's been 11 years since we were together, and he's a really good guy. Clearly, I wouldn't have married him if he wasn't a good man in a million different ways. He just wasn't the one that was supposed to be with me. You were. And that's why we're not together. But you can't hold any judgment against the fact that we're friends. That's something that you're going to have to deal with, right? Or we won't be together. It's not like my ex-husband and I hang out. I hang out with his wife. But you let go of the past. And that's a message to me too. Let go of the past. We've all had pasts, right? So maybe that's an issue that people have had. I haven't been able to get over this because you were with this person or you were with that person, and it's ancient history. It's over. We can't do anything about what happened in the past. We move forward. So drop the burdens, drop the judgments of others, right? So this could be for yourself. This could be you have allowed yourself to be separate because you're feeling ashamed of yourself, embarrassed. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Stop judging yourself and allow yourself to be forgiven. Because it's maybe you that's not allowing yourself to move forward because you're holding on to this judgment. And it might be, or maybe in another person, we've all done something to hurt another. And when somebody has done something to hurt us, it's mirroring something to us. So we have to realize that, and don't project onto another the negative feelings that and shortcomings onto them that in all reality we carry ourselves. So if you see that, if you see past the illusion, which is what the dove said when the three doves looking at that hawk, the dove, rise above, show compassion, show love, right? The owl says, see past the illusion as well. If you're wise like the owl, who do you think you are? I keep thinking of that song. I was lightning before the thunder. And they said, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Are you someone who's able to see past the past? and forgive and be compassionate, and let go of judgment, that's true forgiveness. Not just like, I'm sorry. And that's another thing. If you're the kind of person who says, I'm sorry, but you continue to do that, that is not true forgiveness. True forgiveness, I mean, that's not being sorry. And if you say you're sorry, but you and somebody says, okay, I forgive you, and they keep throwing it in your face, they keep bringing it up, that's not true forgiveness. So there's not true repentance and there's not true forgiveness. So if you're going to say to somebody, I forgive you, then that means you have to let go of the past, which can be a challenge, right? Because hurt feelings come up, but you have to work through it. So when they do come up, you can say, you know what, I'm having a difficult time working through this, but I want to. I choose to forgive this and let this go. So true forgiveness is allowing it to go, right? It's not just something that you repeat when you're not really sorry. You're really judging them secretly. When you've actually forgiven, then that brings you back to a brand new, fresh start, right? You're in a place of love, acceptance, peacefulness. And you will know when you're in this place when you feel comfortable and natural. And that's where my ex-husband and I are. We are truly at a place of absolute forgiveness with both of us. We're very comfortable. We're friends, right? That's true forgiveness and acceptance and recognizing it's time to move on. So let go of your judgments and move forward. All right, I got to put these two together and put them up. Have a great day, you guys. Love you.